Hello, and welcome to Charles E. Smith Life Community's Culinary Exploration Program. I'm Deanna Ziemba, Vice President of Business Development and Marketing, and we are thrilled to have you here today. For those of you who are just joining us, you are in for a treat. Those of you coming back had the opportunity to really experience the great Chef Pierre, the amazing food that he prepared for us. This time, he's going to be featuring our program called Oh So Good. And let me tell you, I guarantee you, every recipe is going to be oh so good. Thank you again for joining us. Please remember, for additional information about Charles E. Smith Life Communities, you can always go to our website or give us a call. We're always here to answer any questions that you have. But now, for the featured event, I'm going to send you to Chef Pierre and our very own dietitian, Anne Zarivian. Take it away.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. You remember us? We remember you. I'm Pierre, the executive chef here at Charlie Smith Life Community. And again, if you don't notice the accent or by the name, I am French. And the Caribbean, it's so nice to see you again. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great.
Seems like it's been a while.
I know, huh? But it's exciting, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, that's great.
Hello, everybody. My name is Anne Zarivian. I'm the clinical nutrition manager here at Charles E. Smith. I'm so glad to get a chance to interact with you again. Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Anne Caribbean. So today we are actually featuring the second program, which is called Oh So Good. Oh So Good is actually healthy food, good for you, very nutritional, and really easy again, and simple to execute, and I hope you can do that at home. I'm sure there is a chef in every household. Yours is not different than mine, so I'm sure somebody can make it and please and really enjoy it with the whole family. All right, so Anne Caribbean, can you tell us more a little bit about our Unidine way for our audience?
Yeah, sure. So the Unidine way is all about cooking from scratch. You know, making sure that we're reducing waste, there's freshness, and everything is homemade. And today's recipe, Oh So Good, is one of our signature programs that incorporates that concept of cooking from scratch. So fresh ingredients, we want to make sure that everything is healthy. So it's more focused on nutrient density rather than calories. So we're doing away with using too much salt, too much oil, like all of the things that just add up to just make the food bulky but doesn't really have a lot of nutrition. And then just showing that nutrition from the food that we're putting together. So Chef is going to help us create something with also a good recipe.
So today we're going to prepare a beautiful organic salmon wrapped in eggplant. Local ingredients, fresh ingredient, very nutritional, again, always easy to execute. And we can start by having that salmon. We're going to actually prepare the dressing. So you want to tell us a little bit about the salmon? I know it's high in omega-3, but what else besides the omega-3 and a beautiful color?
Yeah, omega-3 is definitely one of the things that come in mind when we think about salmon, which is very good for us, good for heart health, has a lot of nutritional benefits. Also, it's a great source of protein. So again, if you're somebody who's looking to reduce consumption of meat, here's your other protein source that is not a meat source. It's very nutrient dense in that it doesn't have a lot of fat. Well, it does have omega-3s, which is good, but it doesn't have a lot of all of that fat that we call bad fats. It helps to regulate your heart health or improves your heart health. And also one of the things that we don't usually think about when we think of salmon is how it helps to control our cholesterol level. And that's also from the omega oil, which is really fantastic. Again, good source of good fats, great source of protein, very low in calories. So salmon only has protein. So if you're thinking, I don't want too many calories, this is something that you can pair with another low-calorie food items, such as a salad or whatever chef might recommend.
And then she makes the dish much more even appealing and more appetizing and wanting to really create it. Thank you so much for your knowledge, Adrienne. That was a great description. I really enjoyed it.
Thank
You always seem to educate me more, and I'm sure you educate our audience.
I'm learning here watching you cook.
So, okay, so very easy again. We have here fresh chopped garlic. We also have extra virgin olive oil. Again, you don't have to use olive oil. You can use anything you want, but olive oil makes it really healthier for you. And then we have a mixture of fresh rosemary, fresh basil, and fresh mint. So we put a generous portion of it. Again, a quick stir. And then we're going to coat our salmon as such on both sides, right? And I tell you what it is, it's a trick that really brings things together. We take the salmon, we place one slice of eggplant, actually 2 slices of very thin eggplant. You don't want to cut it too thick, because if you cut it too thick, it's going to be kind of hard to roll it around it. And you really fold it on top of the salmon as such. And in this pan, make sure you have a hot pan. You put a little bit of the oil, olive oil again, or even margarine or canola oil, whatever oil you decide, it's going to be fine. And then when the oil starts to sizzle, and make sure again your oil is always hot so you have a beautiful sear on the salmon. You don't even have to really squeeze the eggplant hard, because as soon as it's going to hit the oil, it will actually sear against the fish. And I will show you what it looks like. So we just do that for a minute or 2 on each side. Salmon is a little bit like a good piece of steak. You can have it really medium rare, or you can have it medium, but you really don't want it overcooked too much, because it becomes kind of dry, just like a steak. So you want to keep it on that side. So I would say internal temperature should be of 135, which is really most safe and good temperature for a piece of fish. Salmon is no exception. So you just do it this way, and you see you have a beautiful sear. And like I was saying, the eggplant actually sealed around the salmon, and that's really going to help you keep it all together, especially at the plating time. So you just wait, be patient. All right, so we made a second one here, because, you know, it's more enjoyable to enjoy an entree with someone else than all by yourself all the time. But, you know, doesn't have to be like this for everyone, but I like to enjoy my dinner with my wife, so we're with prep for 2. Right? So, in the Caribbean, we have wrapped the salmon in eggplant. I know you described all the benefits of salmon. How about eggplant? I know eggplant is very good vegetable. I know it's got a lot of nutrients.
It does.
So what would be something that our viewer would like to learn about this?
Yeah, I know, like, one of the obvious ones is fiber, but the cool thing is that eggplant actually has a lot more fiber than we always think it does. A cup of eggplant gives you about 5% of your daily recommended need for fiber. So if you just take a cup of eggplant, like maybe what you have there, 2 more might add up to what you need, and there you go. Like, you're already up there on your daily requirement for fiber. Another thing is that it's an antioxidant, so it's rich in vitamin A and vitamin C, which again, we know antioxidants are very important in getting rid of all the excess, unwanted, for lack of a better word, bad things in our body, which it does. It binds to everything that our body does not need and then gets rid of it. So It's very good for brain health. When we talk about antioxidants, that's one of the things that is very important, especially for our population. You know, that's an easy way to get an antioxidant into your meals. And I like how you mix all those herbs and spices. You know, like, the whole concept of Also Good is to make sure that ingredients are healthy and we're getting rid of unwanted nutrients such as salt. So, like, most of the time, the herbs that we use in our homes have hidden items in it that we don't see that are usually not good for us. But fresh herbs, fresh spices, not only does it give it flavor, it's also very nutritious for us.
Oh, great.
I like that. It looks so good, Chef.
Isn't it?
Looks
Look at that.
really
Look at the
nice.
color. And look at the way the eggplant wraps so well around the fish and the color that it brings out. So I always heard like you should eat a lot of salmon. Would you think once a week is a good place to start, or you think you recommend it more than that?
If you're not somebody who likes seafood, once a week is plenty. But if you like seafood, 2 to 3 times a week might be better.
There you have it again. All the knowledge, all the nutritional things you need to know. How can you not make this thing at home and really enjoy it, right? All right, so there you have it. 2 beautiful 5-ounce size salmon. We have wrapped it with eggplant, fresh eggplant. We rubbed it with fresh herb. And since we're making it for 2, these are 2 5-ounce. And the Caribbean, 5 ounce is a good size for a salmon?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
perfect. And this is also in line with Also Good program, which focuses on portion control. So this is a great portion size for a person.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is great. Look at that. Beautiful. The colors are nice. The flavor is amazing. The smell here, oh, can get a better smell than that. And there you have it. 2 beautiful salmon wrapped with eggplant. And we make it even fresher, putting fresh squeezed slices of lemons on it. Bon appetit. All right. So to complement our previous dish, the salmon wrapped with eggplant, we're going to come with something just as simple, just as good, but a sweet dessert. So dessert, this is very healthy. We have Greek yogurt. The Greek yogurt is good because it's actually, you can find some with 0% fat, but actually it's very dense, so it actually stays well. But you can use any kind of yogurt, but Greek yogurt, I would recommend it. Of course, we also have cooked and mashed some pumpkin. Even canned pumpkin would do the job. We have those nice warm spices again. We have ginger, we have allspice, we have cinnamon, and we have the vanilla. And of course, we're going to put a little twist of even more freshness, a little fresh kiwi, but you can put a strawberry or whatever is in season. Whatever makes the dessert really look nice and appealing and fresh. So let's start. So, and the Caribbean, about pumpkin or yogurt. What do you say to that?
It's also good.
Also good, of course.
Yeah.
That's our program.
Right.
Benefits of any of it? What do you recommend? I mean, what would you talk about pumpkin if we say pumpkin, what's good for, what is
I know,
what's
right?
beneficial to us?
Yeah, just looking at the color, you can tell off the bat that it has, it's rich in antioxidants. Can you guess what antioxidant that is, Chef?
No, I don't.
Vitamin A.
Vitamin A, okay,
Yep.
so good.
So
All right, so that's important.
carotenoids, beta carotene.
Vitamin A.
Yep. So it's very good in that. It also has a great amount of fiber. So you want to be regular. It helps to do the job. It also helps to lower cholesterol. Fiber really does a great job with that. And also, it's high in potassium. What we don't think about when we think of potassium is heart health. Maybe we do, but when you're trying to lower the intake of your sodium, sometimes it's great, again, always make sure you consult with your physician, to increase your consumption of potassium. Well, it helps to promote heart health. So that's one thing about potassium that is good for us.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and then also the yogurt. We always think about yogurt, we think about calcium, we think about strong teeth and bones. We want that, right? But calcium also helps with muscles, muscle generation, helps with your nerves, it helps with other bodily functions that we don't usually think about. Like it helps with neurotransmission.
Right.
So good for the brain health. When we talk about neurotransmission, we always think about brain health.
Right.
So this is a really good recipe.
Good, thank you. So as you can see, the recipes are simple, but you have also understood and learned from Anne the Caribbean the benefits of it. the benefit of pumpkin, the benefit of yogurt. Of course, the herbs makes it all come together. So let's go ahead and make this recipe. Again, very simple. In a little mixing bowl, we're going to add the fresh yogurt. We're also going to add the equal amount of pumpkin. And again, pumpkin, you can use the fresh one and cook it and mash it, or you can just get the one in a can. It's just as good. We're going to add a teaspoon of sugar. And actually, because we're making two, we're going to put two in a glass. We're going to increase the amount of it. So we're going to actually double the recipe so we can fill both glasses. All right? So once you've done that, you're going to put a little bit of vanilla extract. The best quality is better, but it doesn't have to be the best quality. You're going to put a pinch of allspice, a pinch of nutmeg, a pinch of cinnamon, and a pinch of ginger. And you're simply going to really, really bind it together, and you're going to see the white will blend with the orange color of the pumpkin, and you really have a beautiful color. And the smell of the fresh herb, the fresh spice, it's really puts out a great fragrance, which is really, really good. All right, and that's pretty much the dessert. All right, so we have now mixed all our ingredients, the Greek yogurt, the fresh pumpkin, all those beautiful, nice, warm spices, the vanilla, and the sugar. And now we're going to put it in those beautiful wine glasses, but it can be a little messy. So there's a little trick that I learned, and I like to use when we do things like that. It's actually use a simple sandwich bag, and everybody has that at home. Fill it up, not too much, with the amount of the dessert, as such. Be as neat as you can, not always easy. Don't fill it up all the way, but fill it up enough so you do everything in one shot.
That's very creative to use the sandwich bag.
Well, I mean, you know, to put it in glasses like that, you want to be creative, you want to be clean, you want to be neat. So, scissor, simple pair of scissors, sandwich bag, you fill it up with a mousse. You actually cut it. We're going to be careful where we cut it so we don't make a mess. And you hold it horizontally so you don't put it all over the place. And look at that. Homemade pastry bag. Isn't it great?
It is. Looks really good.
Yeah. Actually, I'll show you how to make one. And we're going to take a little bit of the whipped cream and really... Actually, let's do another one, right?
Always in twos.
Well, you know, you have to be creative, right? And you have to do it with the stuff you have. So again, this time we're going to put the whipped cream in it. And you know, you don't have to have it. I like to have it. And again, in a pastry bag, kind of squeeze it, bring it to the bottom of it. And with a pair of simple scissors, just cut it in one of the corners. And just, again, nicely, gently. You have made a beautiful dessert, and we're going to garnish it with, in this case, I have fresh kiwi. You can put 2 little pieces, or you can put a strawberry, or you can put nothing at all. And there you have it. Pumpkin yogurt mousse, part of the Also Good program. Nutritious, delicious, and easy to make. Bon appétit.
Another amazing show today,
Thank you,
Chef.
Diana.
For those of you who didn't have the opportunity to join us in January, Chef continues to just be amazing when he's doing his shows for us. So glad you could join us today. So this amazing meal in front of me. I would never think to put eggplant on salmon. Eggplant Parmesan? Yes. But on salmon, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, like you said, we try to pair it for a healthy kind of nutritional dish. And so we took a great piece of organic salmon. We season it with fresh garlic, fresh herb, olive oil. We rub it We wrapped very thin slice of eggplant around the salmon. We pan-sear it, and you cook it like a steak. You cook it like medium rare. We put a nice fresh slice of lemon on top to really make it pop.
Well, I can't resist anymore, Chef. I'm going to have to taste it.
Please.
I got the best job ever. I get to be the tester. At home, I'm usually the cooker. So this is great for me. I'm going to be able to try these meals at home. So I cannot wait. I had to cut it in the middle because I wanted to make sure I tried the eggplant.
Of course.
Oh, the flavor is amazing.
Isn't it? It goes well together, right?
Very much so. I would just never think to put that eggplant there. That is outstanding. I wish you guys could all taste and smell the garlic. Oh, it's so good.
Great.
Isn't that the name of the program?
Oh, so good. You're right.
Amazing. Yeah. So also, every day have these amazing infused waters it's our Hydration for Health program. And so let me try and see if I can figure out what might be in this one.
Sure.
I do taste, I think, a little bit of maybe melon in there.
Yes.
Do I? What
else?
Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe?
Yeah.
Wonderful. It is so good. I feel like I keep saying that. It's so good. It's part of our program. That is delicious. And again, no sugar.
No sugar.
But I think sometimes we all get tired of just drinking plain water, right?
Right.
And this is a great way to get your water in,
It is.
but it tastes outstanding.
Thank you. Great.
So now to move on to, and I think I see something in the middle of the table, but we'll start with this beautiful.
The pumpkin yogurt mousse. Really good.
And look how beautiful. It is like a piece of art on the table.
Thank you.
All right, so let's try this. Well, I got to get down in there. I'm going to maybe make a mess here. I apologize.
Okay.
Ooh, the spices in there.
Yeah, very nice. We put nutmeg, we put cinnamon, we put ginger, and we put allspice. Really brings it all together. You blend it lightly with pumpkin and Greek yogurt. And you just pop it in a cup or in a glass in that sense. And we put a little bit of homemade whipped cream. You don't have to have it. And we top it with kiwi. You can replace it with strawberry, raspberry, or just nothing at all. But this is something very healthy, nutritional, and all from the Oh So Good program.
And guess what? It is so good.
You're right.
And who doesn't want whipped cream on top of
Right.
it? Still, it's beautiful that way. But I see something special in the middle of that table.
Well, you've told me that you have a daughter that is lactose intolerant. So
Yes.
I said, you know, even though I don't know your daughter, I never met her, we're going to make something that is also part of the Oh So Good program. And these are oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. But it is so easy and so unique. It's actually fresh banana that you mash. And you also put applesauce together. And you add oatmeal. And you also put a little bit of brown sugar. And also a little cinnamon and ginger. And lots of chocolate chips. I don't know about you, but I'm sure she likes chocolate chips. And you just bake it at 350 like you would get a regular cookie baked. And these are the end result of it. Healthy, guilt-free, beautiful, full of flavor, and very nutritional.
That's amazing. I've never thought to make cookies that way. And that, once again, is, I feel like I keep saying, oh, so good. Now I'm going to have to get up and try one.
Oh, by all means.
You can't put a beautiful cookie out there and not taste it, can you?
Right.
Very moist. Oh, I'm getting it on me.
And no flour. And no flour at
all. No flour at all.
No? The oatmeal really binds it all together like a real traditional cookie recipe.
So good.
Isn't it?
I apologize. I could dump that right in the mousse, too. That would be amazing, just to dunk that cookie right in there. So another amazing meal.
Thank you, Deanna.
Thank you for joining us today. For those of you who did not join us last time, and to remind all of you, to get the recipes, we'll be emailing them out after the show. Also, they'll be on our website, and you can stop by Ring House and get a copy of them as well. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing all of you in March for a really special treat for Passover. blends with a twist. Until then, from our house to yours.
Sorry, but I gotta take one.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.